Hello, everyone. I hope you guys are doing well. Today, I'm gonna be going over some few trades that I was technically looking at, and yeah, let's jump right straight into it. So, first, we can see this demand zone right here, the supply zone right here, and the daily essentially reacted from it, and we got this push to the downside. When we concluded this push to the downside, we then see that we're reacting from a demand zone that essentially has already been used, and we are getting that push to the upside. Where if we jump to a lower time frame now, like a 4-hour time frame, we can see that we're at a supply zone on the 4-hour, and now we're getting this minor reaction. So I wanted to take a intraday trade, and to conclude that, we would say that we had some support right here, and essentially if that support was to be broken, like for example like right here when it got broken and the candlestick closed under, we will essentially target this minor demand zone right here on the same 1-hour chart. Once we get to this area, there's a high probability for a confirmation to continue to move to the upside and to these targets right here on the 1-hour that are essentially higher supply zones that the daily needs to target for it to reach to this supply zone right here. I don't know why it says amount, but it's supposed to be supply. Yeah. So once I got this broken, we can easily target right here, but it's a less probability trade to take. Essentially, what would be better a trade for it to be established is for price to get right here to 140.46.3, for this MA to catch up to it. Price consolidates, we get a confirmation the following day, and we can easily see potential moves to the upside for those supply zones that we were mentioning. Now if we move on to NZD USD, on the daily we can start. Let me just put this back in real quick. So on the daily we have to define that we have resistance here, support broke and now is used as resistance. It's prior, you can see prior history, and we have some kind of support down here. Now if we jump to a lower time frame, we can see, but first let's identify it right. So we're reacting from this resistance area right here, and we got this move to the downside. There's a minor demand zone right here that we essentially broke under, and the MAs as well, with a strong bearish candle. So we can conclude that bearish momentum is very high at this point in time. If we jump to the 4-hour chart, we can identify that the same resistance and support are being used. Now we see a minor supply zone right here, but if we jump to a lower time frame, we can identify that even more better. I don't know why this does not want to zoom in. Okay. Just okay. It's supposed to look like. So on a 1-hour, we can see supply being. There's some supply here. We're essentially at it right now, and that supply is being used to continue to move to the downside. We have not got any sort of confirmation as yet, so we essentially need some sort of confirmation to continue that move to the downside. If we get that confirmation and we start a trade like essentially under this 200 MA, sort of like 61884, we will essentially look to go longs, but we need to look out for this anticipating of this demand zone created on the 4-hour. Let's hope that this is not a, I mean, we can't hope, let's confirm that this is not a demand zone that can potentially be used in the future to continue to move to the upside instead of to the downside. But let's not stick to a bias, let's instead be neutral to it. So let's say price uses that demand zone, it will be like around here. What would it look like for price to continue bullish, right? What are we reacting off for price to be essentially, okay, we are going bullish technically? I mean, there is some sort of resistance here, so that would be a confluence or bias to continue short instead of going up. But essentially, if we do not get a confirmation, we will not look into be short. And if we get a confirmation to go up, we will potentially anticipate a break of this resistance zone. Essentially, what we need right here is a bearish confirmation to continue to move to the downside, and we not target here due to a horrible restore war. On a 15-minute, we can confirm that we have a beautiful supply zone right here, where we mentioned where price has not been used as yet, and we can easily target this other supply zone right here, use as resistance as well. And we sort of have like equal lows that price has to get rid of. So we do need to watch out for those types of things and essentially just wait for confirmation that would confirm our move to continue to move to the downside. There will not be nothing wrong with this trade as we're making lower momentum to the downside. But where is price reacting off? I would like to really know that. And essentially nowhere, right? There's some sort of resistance right here on the lower time frames, but that's not like a big deal due to we're going to a higher time frames probability sort of stats. And right here, there's some sort of demand zone right here as well. So we gotta look out for those things and essentially just wait for confirmation would be best for our bias and technically wise. In concerns to news, right now we're getting PMI. So that's something that we gotta look out for, and price will not be reacting as it usually would without any news. We have PMI, and there's a lot of news for today. Actually, a lot of PMI going on, and yeah. In concerns to Tuesday, we will get one early news, euro, and we can essentially look to take those moves tomorrow instead of today. That would be necessarily a lot more wiser to do, and more we can tactic patience. But of course, let's concern that this bar can turn bullish, close bullish, but still trading under. So we gotta look out for that since it does not go with my plan. If that bar closes bullish, we would be concerned, right? For this one as well. So we gotta get some sort of like at least bullish move closed. And this one would be great actually. This one would be great to take instead of. I think this one would be the best one to take actually, instead of this one. This one, due to we were being like in the zone of DMAs. That's something I will look out for, guys. And I think that is it for my video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys are learning from it, and make sure to leave a comment, a like, and subscribe to the channel because we are on the way to the moon, babies. So we can be looking back to these trades and be like, I told you so, right? Let's keep that in mind, that this is just a journey. This is just a vlog as us to concerns to success. A year and change now trading. It's been a beautiful journey. Let's go. Thank you guys.